Capricorn, what a relief. Pluto is moving out of your sign this month. I'm so excited for you. Okay, so November 19th is your date that Pluto moves into Aquarius. Now, congratulations, you've made it through 16 years of the planet of transformation and change, death and rebirth, power, other people's money, combined money, sex, deep emotion, taxes, all these intense things. And you can finally say goodbye to Pluto. It will not return into the sign of Capricorn in your lifetime. So there's a lot of freedom here. Okay. Now, I talk about a lot when Pluto was at the end of degrees of Sagittarius back in 2008. A lot of good things happened to me. Okay. There was a lot of intensity. Okay. But there was a lot of things clicking together. And so I hope that that's what you're experiencing now also. Okay. So don't resist the changes that are showing themselves to you here at the very end, because those are the really important ones. Okay. Now, some of you later degree Capricorns, the ones that are a little bit more towards February. Is that right? January? You are the ones that you're still going to be close to Pluto, but it's not going to be in your sign. Okay. So that's some relief, and it'll start dissipating as far when Pluto starts to move deeper into Aquarius. All right. So you also have a trine going on this month with Uranus and Taurus, and that's been going on for a little while. So you've got this positive aspect triangle with the planet of, oh wow, in this sign of value and money and relationships, a Venus sign, Taurus. Okay. So there's a lot of good things that can just show up. Love can just show up. And speaking of love, Venus is in Capricorn this month. So I was telling the Sagittariuses that I had just taken a course with the millionaire matchmaker astrologer, Christopher Renstrom, and I really love him. And he was talking about seasonal matching, how he matched people on the show. And he would use for quick decisions, if you have if your sun signs are the same, or your moon or whatever, if they're the same sign, the sign before you, sign after you, those are really good matches for you, right? So as you see these people having their birthdays right through the month of November, when we get to Sagittarius season after the 21st, those are the people that are really compatible for you. As we move through Capricorn season, as we move to Aquarius season, those are the people that you'll have these conjunctions with, okay, these tight connections with. So yeah, just play with that idea. Now, a few cards for your pre-reading. Okay, your first card was the Knight of Swords, and this just makes me feel like how you probably feel with Pluto moving out of your sign, full speed ahead. Okay, Knight of Air, and yeah, I get it. All right, you're not going to have when we have these aspects, even when they're positive aspects, it's just, it's intense. Okay. So there's like, you're out of here, moving forward. Next card shows you moving to 8 of Cups, walking away from something. Okay. So sometimes these final degrees of the sign is when things are really shown to us, what needs to be moved, what needs to change, what isn't working. Okay. So you're going to get really clear messages about that. So please take the action. Speaking of action, you get the Hanged Man here that kind of just shows that you're probably pretty wiped from it all. Okay. So maybe you just take some time to, rest, to connect, to feel lighter. Okay. Before jumping into a lot of new decision making. You also, your oracle is the Mystic Meadow Sanctuary. So, and Pisces is all about retreating, which is the Hanged Man. So maybe you're going to take some time. Maybe you're going to enjoy and rest up. Okay. All right. So that's your pre-reading. Let's do a live reading for you now, just so you can see some live cards. Nothing was planned ahead. Okay. And I'm working, that's the Modern Witch. I've got the Dreamy Moons here. Let's give 2 from the Dreamy Moons and another oracle from the Sacred Forest, talking about what Capricorn needs to know this month of November. We're going to head into a Mercury retrograde this month. We'll be in the sign of Sagittarius, your neighbor, and Mercury retrogrades affect us all. Okay. And so you're going to want to be really taking notes from November 7th and basically through to the end of the year to really see what messages, what things need to be reviewed and looked at. We're going to get 3 times over those happenings as Mercury moves 3 times over the same ground. So I think you'll have a lot of clarity by the end of it. Between Pluto and Mercury, I think you're going to know which direction you want to go in and what's for you and what isn't. Card number 1, you've got the 8 of Pentacles. This card has shown up so many times in all of these November readings. And this is you, Pentacles, Earth, Capricorn, hard at work, okay? Doing your thing like you do. Okay, you got the 10 of Cups here, which is the happy family card, a card of a lot of emotion, a lot of satisfaction. It's big, right? And so it's kind of really celebrating all your accomplishments, celebrating the beauty. Here's the 8 of Cups again. This is your second time getting it. And so there are some things that you're walking away from, okay? And I'm sure that will make itself known to you, because with this kind of positioning with Pluto, I don't think it's a guessing game. Your Oracle card says reflecting pool stillness. So you're really going to be able to see yourself. It's interesting. The shadow looks like a swan. Okay. And swans mate for life. And you got this happy family card, but then you've got this walking away card. What I actually think this is that you're just walking away to take a retreat, to take some time to reflect on all that's happened. You've been working so hard. Things have been so intense. I see you stepping back, not leaving. I don't see you leaving a relationship. I see the relationship very committed, or maybe if you're not in a relationship, it's just a commitment to your life. Okay. But they're showing me stepping back. All right. Now let's use the minis here to go week by week for the month of November. See what you need to know here. Oh, let's try that again. All right, we got one kind of jumping out there. All right, week 1, election week. 7 of Pentacles. So you had the 8 of Pentacles, and now you got the 7 underneath it. Just kind of like things are building, everything's shown itself yet, but things are accumulating, okay? Week 2, Ace of Wands showing up. Interesting, under the 10 of Cups. 10 is a 1 in numerology. So you got some newness, new energy, new ideas, new passions. You're going to be freed up. So right around week 2 to 3. Week 3, we have the Queen of Wands. She's a traveler. She's Sagittarius, fire energy, right? And we see it coming in underneath the 8 of Cups that shows you stepping away. So maybe you're going to take a little trip or just take some time out for yourself and for your own passion projects. Week 4 is Thanksgiving, and you have the 10 of Cups again. All right. Looks like there's a gathering together. Looks like there's a lot of joy here. And I really think that that's going to be due to the rest that you take. So make sure week 3 that you really get to, it doesn't necessarily have to be that you're just like sleeping. It's just that you need to be stepping away and doing something that you want. That could even just be like hiking for the day. Or, maybe just going out of town and going shopping for the day. Come to Connecticut and shop with us. Yeah. So anyways, that's kind of what I'm seeing there. All right. So let's go ahead and we're going to move all these to the side. And let's see, we'll roll some dice and use our big bowl of charms here and come up with some days for you. Okay. For this month of November. All right, let's see. Up at the top, we have the letter K and the letter I, I-K. We have N, G, E, and a blank. I was getting the word IKEA, like maybe you're going shopping. Here's your blank, and you have the E down there. All right, you got French fries up at the top, so there's some fun foods going on. We have dog tags here on Friday, the 1st to 2nd, with the letter 249 on it. We've got an anchor here on the 3rd. On the 10th, you have like what looks like a little castle, and what does it say? Not sure if I can read that. Almost looks like the word Marjorie. On the 14th, we have the letter N, and then looks like a lot of this chunk of stuff is happening here on the 18th. You have a hand along with the letter number 5. More dog tags, the letter E, more hands. So it's almost like in prayer this time. We have a fairy, the letter G, the word royalty, and another G. Got the word egg. Egg. So 18th, 19th, 20th is where most of the energy fell. Although we have another letter G over here on the 24th, Sunday the 24th, okay? Now, let's roll some dice. So I would mark your calendar for 18th, 19th, 20th. We are rolling Virgo, Mercury, Virgo, 6th house, which is Virgo's house, okay? And Mercury. So you basically rolled all Mercury because Mercury rules Virgo and Virgo rules the 6th house, okay? So remember, Mercury rules merchants. It rules roadways and pathways, neural pathways. It has a lot to do with like therapy. It rules merchants. It rules, we're going into a Mercury retrograde this month. And Virgo's about organization. It's funny that the word IKEA popped in. Like, think of IKEA as like shelving and all these things to get organized, right? We saw you going on like a day trip or shopping and the word egg, I'm not sure where egg comes in for me, but maybe it does for you. So Virgo, so kind of getting things in order, getting your communication in order, getting your systems of order into place, okay? Coming through from Pluto, being in your sign, and it's intense. Now you kind of get back to you about what you want to do, okay? I see the word gig, G-I-G. See the word gin and the word kind. Okay. All right. Now let's go off the dice here for your power days. Now Mercury rules both the sign Virgo and the sign Gemini. So you get power days on starting Saturday the 16th. The moon moves into Gemini at 2:09 a.m. goes through the 17th, and now we're repeating 18th. So I would really mark November 18th as a really power time for you. That's the day before Pluto leaves your sign, okay? So the 18th. Now, we're also talking about Virgo, and we have the moon moving into Virgo on Friday the 22nd at 6:01 p.m. through the 23rd and into the 24th, where you have the letter G also. So the 24th looks like it is a power day for you. The moon continues to be in Virgo until the 25th at 6:20 a.m. These are power times for you, Capricorn. Congratulations on making it through 16 years with Pluto in your sign, and enjoy the lighter energy moving